but we're editing. Okay, here we go. Let's make a new deal here. Media. New project. It's gonna be run and gun. Fish in Orlando. Desktop. Let's go to the iMac. Okay, so this is all Conrad stuff. Import desktop. Okay, so this is Conrad's GoPro. Let's go these two. Import that. Okay, cool. Everybody who's just tuning in, we are live. I'm just doing a quick video edit. Or not a quick one, it's going to be a long one. But I'm trying to do half of it. We were fishing Merritt Island and then we run and gunned some ponds in Orlando. Had a really good time. Caught some speckled trout, some redfish, and then also some bass, some decent sized bass. So putting together this week's video. And this is the tedious part of it, so I thought it'd be a good idea to go live and then check in on you guys, see if you guys want to talk fishing or if you need any advice on fishing. We can talk Adobe Premiere Pro, we can talk whatever you want. I'm on TikTok, I'm on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, YouTube is where you're going to be able to really see the edits. TikTok, you're just going to see me kind of messing around, can still interact, but YouTube's kind of where you want to be if you want to see the actual editing taking place. Okay, I believe this is mine. No, that's his. it should be. Let me look at this deal here. All right, here we go. I'm just trying to find my GoPro footage so I can connect to that as well. So that's all Conrad's. Bear with me, folks. We're just getting going here. I think somebody has chatted. King, you're the man, King. Party, party. I know who that is. I know who that is. What up, Walla? We got a party here pretty soon. Love it. All right, this is kind of working. Hey, oh, here's Untitled One. Let me just title this as Patrick, and we'll title that as Conrad. And then we can get to editing here pretty soon. Premiere Pro. So I'm gonna edit the first half of this video with you guys. We're gonna do the first half, which is that Merritt Island fishing trip. If you want to see the actual editing and process, you can do that on YouTube. I'm live on YouTube right now. If not, you can interact with me, talk fishing, talk whatever you want. Talk Adobe Premiere Pro. I would say I'm pretty amateur on Adobe Premiere Pro, obviously. Pretty good at fishing, so if you want to talk fishing, we're good there. And here's my GoPro footage. We're just gonna do all that Merritt Island stuff. I have 3 SD cards that I'm working with here, so it's can be a little bit confusing. Thank you guys who are all coming in to the chat. Y'all want to talk fishing? I am editing this week's video that's going to drop tomorrow evening. If y'all want to check me out on YouTube, subscribe there. You'll be able to see that. Basically, the video is fishing. We were just kind of run and gun fishing Merritt Island, trying to get a big snook. We ended up tying into a couple small speckled trout and a redfish. Then yesterday we were doing the Oviedo, Winter Springs, UCF area We were running gun in largemouth bass, and we were actually kind of able to get into some good ones, at least, close to a 5 pounder on a glide, and then a couple other smaller ones. But really cool footage, man. I had this one bass just crash the bank. Its back was literally out of the water. I'm excited to see what that looked like on the GoPro. That's kind of the fun part. The editing is tedious, don't get me wrong, but it's fun to like one catch fish fishing and then catch them on camera, and just what they're doing is really cool too. Okay, let's get into this bad boy. Just running these two angles here. If y'all want, you can subscribe. If you want to follow some Florida fishing content. And then also, I think my brother's going to be jumping on the Bass Bros bandwagon in Southern California, so we might be able to cover both coasts. We both have 1-year-olds, so it's getting tougher and tougher to fish. But we both have amazing women in our lives that let us kind of create content for y'all. Okay, so this is me. Filming Conrad catch a little speckled trout, and he's catching all this fish on a Buka Glide, which is pretty. I think it's a 6-inch. It's not the 10-inch version. I was just kind of impressed to see like all the different varieties of fish eating this. Some would say a bigger bait. Okay, that's where it starts. And then we'll have to get his edit in there too. And just overlap them. So right now it's just a rough cut, pretty much. I'm just trying to get like what I can. So it's digestible when I really want to fine tune this video. Alright, let's see where his stuff is too. What's up, everybody? What up, Cherry Pomegranate? Yeah, what up? There's a little high. Justin Brantley, how you doing? This is a fishing channel. Just a heads up, if y'all want to talk fishing, let's do it. And if you want to talk anything else, I'm based out of Orlando, Florida. That is where most of my work is being done. Alright, y'all. Here's Conrad's stuff. Okay, perfect. So I got Conrad's video. I'm gonna overlay it right here. Check my other chat real quick. Make sure I'm not leaving anybody hanging. So we're probably going to start with his angle and then work some of my angles in. Let's see who else is messing around. Other chat's good. Perfect. Alright, let's see when he gets bit on this glide. so I'm gonna back that up to right here when he makes his first cast. Yo, what up, P Peach? How you doing? I know you may have joined and dipped, but nice to see you, even if it's for a second. P Peach, you there? Here we go. All right. Uh-oh. I may have missed it. I missed it. I missed it. Just a little bit earlier. This has to be it. Yeah, there it is. Cut that there. Sorry for the language if you guys hear the language. My bad. I will edit that out in the real video. Okay, so we have that cut. Boom. And now we're going to integrate it with my angle that I have, just to give the viewers a little bit of a mix and match here. Different angles are always good when you're filming YouTube videos. I'm going to start with his cast. We'll keep his audio. Check the other people, see if we got any. Oh, we do have something. Thank you, sir. Sir Conrad, thank you very much. Thank you. You have a beautiful profile picture, Conrad. Very handsome man there. Jordine, what up? Brittany, what up? How you guys doing? Uh-oh, I might have messed this whole thing up. I gave you a little wave there, Brittany. Enjoy. Are you guys fishing people? If you are, let me know. Shoot a like down there. Follow me. I'm just editing my video that's coming out tomorrow evening. If I can knock it out, it's a little bit tough. This is my first time streaming a live edit. Didn't anticipate the curse words that are in there. But yeah, it's been fun thus far. All right, back to the edit here. What up, Eva? How you doing? Or Eva. Sorry if I messed that up. Okay, we got that going. Now I'm gonna, the first place I'm gonna cut this is when he sets that hook, and I'm going to put in my perspective when he sets the hook, and that'll be the first angle change. So here we go. Fish is tracking. And I do have an audio cue there. So after he says, and you guys can watch this whole edit live on YouTube. You can actually see the screen and what I'm kind of doing. TikTok, just interact. Any questions about fishing or editing, that's what I'm here for. So now I have an audio cue, and that's where I'm going to cut it. He says, "Oh, Patrick," I can now match that up with my video, my angle, and keep his audio in there. So it's still really good audio from him. And I'm going to start right where he says that. And just give the viewers a different angle. That's where we're going to cut right there. Let's do that. So cut this. There, now we have a perfectly smooth transition from angle to angle. Let's check it out in real time. And then we'll go back to him. And then the cool thing about Adobe is you can really zoom in. So I want to start right when he starts to say, "I don't know." And you can actually see it right there, which is sweet. And then we'll cut back as he's lifting that fish out of the water to my angle. What up, Iris? How you doing? I don't know if you're still here. Let me check my other chat. Good to go there. We are moving and grooving now. We're getting a little bit done here. So now I gotta go to where he pulls that fish. It's perfect right there. So now this angle's a lot better, so I'm not going to switch back and forth. And now we have that fish catch all edited. I have like 2 more fish catches from the Merritt Island. I obviously got to do some sound background. I like to use YouTube audio library for my sound. What up, YKT? How you doing? Are you a fisherman? If so, you're in the right place. I am editing my new video. It's coming out tomorrow. Run, what up? How you doing? Sorry, my phone is just does not want to stay. That's my grandpa behind me, by the way, if you can see him. All right, so I got one fish edit done. That's kind of the more tedious edits, just because there are 2 angles. The fun stuff is adding in the music, the intro, all that good stuff. So we are getting closer. I got about 2 more fish edits to do on this Merritt Island video. I think Conrad actually has a snook wake on his S-Waver, so I'm going to try to find that too. What up, Brad? Is it Brad? Bree? Hit that like button if you can. Super appreciate it. I am editing video, talking fishing right now. Okay, this is, and you could see my actual video edits on YouTube Live. I just have TikTok running off my phone. So if you want to see me actually edit, or you're interested in Adobe Premiere Pro and how it kind of works, shoot on over to the YouTube live stream. Just checking my comments here. Good to go. All right, let's see. So right now I'm just doing the rough cut too. I'm not doing any zoom ins. I'm not doing any of the fancy stuff. I'm just getting the rough cut because I do have a third SD card that I will have to do kind of the same thing for. So I'm going to export this day, then I'll import this export into the third day of fishing, and then that will be where the finished product kind of gets worked on. This is just the rough cut, chopping this film down to a digestible edit. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I am in Orlando, Florida. That's where I fish mostly. I am from Southern California, Redondo Beach area. Got a pretty good idea of both fisheries if you have any questions. I grew up saltwater tuna fishing, then got into the freshwater bass scene in college. Dabbled in fly fishing after that. And now I am pretty obsessed with this inshore fishing in Florida and just the pond hopping. So let me know if y'all have any questions. Super appreciate the likes and subscriptions and all that good stuff. This is my first time going live, and it is pretty difficult to edit a video while interacting, so, but I'm enjoying it. All right, I think I found Conrad's snook. Everybody on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe. Super appreciate it. We got a good thing going on over there, getting some awesome chats going on. Appreciate it. Appreciate the interactions. All right, let's get to this super cool edit here. Or actually wake. Okay, I think this is the cast. All right. See if I can actually see. Oh yeah, that snook really blows up on his lure there. Poor Connor, dude. He's had like so many close calls on the snook. He has not gotten his snook yet. He's caught a snook, but not a big one. He's had a couple big ones follow his big glides in. I feel bad. But he's just due to connect with one of these big snook with all the followers he's had. What's up, Steve Dodson? How you doing? Okay, so I think that's all Conrad's video for that day. I don't think he got anything else. His GoPro died. So I think we're done with Conrad's footage. And then I have the rest of the footage on my stuff. So let me preview here, see if there's any fish caught here. I think it might be even in the same video where we had both fish catches, which is beautiful when it comes to editing. Okay, that's definitely a fish catch. Kim Dalton, hello. Sorry if I missed you. Alrighty, let's break this one down. Okay, so it's almost like right in the beginning I catch this fish. Vikings 2024, let's go. I'm a big Vikings fan. I just got a Van Ginkel jersey. Fresh Van Ginkel jersey, ready for the Viking season. Don't know if JJ McCarthy's gonna be quite it this year, but he does look good. Does look good. You might not even be a Vikings fan. That might just be your username. So sorry if I hit you with all that Vikings chat. I am currently editing a fishing video. If you want to talk fishing, we can talk fishing. If you want to talk Adobe Premiere Pro, we can talk Adobe Premiere Pro.
You should flyline one of these, Connor. I bet you could scoop them.
If you want to see the edit in progress, that is on YouTube. I'm sharing my screen on YouTube and editing. Joe. Is that Joe AE? What up, dude? I am editing a fishing video. You can see the full edit on YouTube. But if you want to talk fishing whilst I edit, please give me any questions. I got a pretty good fishing background. I'm located in Orlando, Florida. Been doing some inshore bass pond hopping, and it's been absolutely fun. I'm originally from Southern California, so I have not a lot of water and a lot of people, high pressure. It's been like a dream come true to be out here and fishing with not a lot of people around, and it seems to be a little bit easier to get bites out here. I know it can be tough on some of these hot days, but it's not as tough as it was in California. Florida's been really good to me. What up, Zazda? How you doing?
What is it?
Okay.
What is it?
This one we're just gonna do just the catch here. All right, my live story. What does this mean? No idea what that is. What up, Paz? How you doing? We are editing fishing videos right now, talking fishing, and enjoying this Thursday in Orlando, Florida, even though I have to do it inside. Let me know if y'all have any fishing questions. Love to answer them. If you're just having a beautiful day, I'd love to hear about it. We are getting some work done. I'm also live on YouTube where you can see the actual edits taking place. And we are getting close to being done with this Merritt Island half of the video, which is awesome. I like to drop my videos in the evenings on Friday. Find me on YouTube, Bass Brothers Fishing, Bass Bros Fishing. Look for that red icon. That red icon, by the way, is a scale. It's a fish scale, and also a recording video. I get a lot of questions on how I came up with that logo, but it's just a recording button in the shape of fish scales. Okay, so we have all this done. Now I have this. I have another SD card where we filmed bass pond hopping yesterday. I'm just gonna add it to this weekly video that I do. So we'll have a little bit of inshore fishing on this video, a little bit of freshwater bass fishing on this video. That's coming out tomorrow evening. And I'm excited to drop this. Let me do something real quick. I'm gonna go on Shutterstock. This is a cool way to get drone footage. It's just very easy. Usually they'll have drone footage of, pretty popular places. So where we were fishing was Merritt Island, Florida. What's up, Mama Bear? How you doing today? Hope you're having a beautiful Thursday. We are editing a fishing video for tomorrow's drop. I was able to get some fishing in this weekend, and we were able to catch some trout, some redfish, and then some bass, largemouth bass. So it was a really, really good time. I don't know if you fish a Mama Bear, or if you don't fish, or what you like to do. But this is just generally a positive channel. So whatever you do, I hope you're enjoying your Thursday. All right, right now I'm going on Shutterstock. I'm getting drone footage. This is a great way to really enhance your videos if you have a Shutterstock subscription. You don't want to buy a drone. They literally will have like pretty much drone footage of anywhere you're going, and it really just gives context to the place you're at. Really good to open your video with some of that. I like to try to find as close to a place where I was fishing, so it's kind of like pretty accurate. And this is actually, I was fishing this bridge, so this is perfect. If you want to see the actual edit, that's on YouTube Live. I'm sharing my screen. And you can see exactly what I'm doing. And you can also interact with me there. Okay, where's my Shutterstock? There it is. Okay. Not logged in. 43 seconds. That's why it's taking so long. So I'm waiting for that to download. YouTube Audio Library is where I get pretty much all my music from for my YouTube videos. Um, I'll go more into the audio and all that when I'm really fine tuning this video. Right now, I'm just cutting down these hours of GoPro footage into minutes, making it very digestible. Once I get that storyline in place, or just the kind of the ingredients for that storyline, I will start really fine tuning, adding in the thematic music, adding in zooms, adding in angle changes, all that good stuff. We're pretty close to getting the first half of this done, which is what I wanted to do live. Um, if you guys enjoy like watching video edits in live time, this is live on YouTube. You can see my screen. You can see exactly how I'm editing this video. This is a fishing video. If you enjoy fishing, you're in the right place. If you enjoy video editing, you're in the right place. If you enjoy positive vibes, you're in the right place. If you want to have a conversation, say something. Appreciate y'all coming in. Please like the video, subscribe, follow. If you want some Florida fishing content, I am your man. So I'm going to import this drone footage from Shutterstock. Shutterstock, like I said, great place. If you don't have a drone, don't want to get a drone, Shutterstock has, I mean, more than just drone footage. It's pretty much anything, sample media. All you need is a subscription, and then you can really add context to the geographical locations of your videos, or there's plenty of ways to use Shutterstock. So I just downloaded that drone footage of the area that I was fishing. I'm going to import it. And that's going to be really kind of the beginning of where we set this video. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, there it is. Money. And I'll probably add some text in there. The absolute first thing I'm going to do on this video is add a hook, which is going to be a 5-pound largie that just absolutely smoked a glide bait. Okay, here we go. Let's add some text into this bad boy. Also probably not smashing it on Adobe Premiere Pro. Definitely an amateur. I'm more of a fisherman than I am a video editor, but you gotta do it. I'm learning every time I edit a video, which is cool. Hey, Carla, what's up? Patrick, you got the same name as me. Love it. What up? Laura, 6293, how you doing? Hope you're having a beautiful Thursday. We are working on some video editing. These bricks, what up? How you doing? Just doing some video editing. If you want to talk fishing, you want to talk video editing, leave a comment below and we will get it going. Thank you. Thank you to my wife, Kaylin, saying I'm very knowledgeable. That's the first time she said that, so thank you to this live stream. I got some kudos from the wife on there. Thank you. All right. Let's get back to this. I'm trying to add text to this. go. I'm just gonna do Merritt Island, Florida. Okay, so we have that, and now we can kind of mess with this here. We can scale it. Graphics. Hopefully I spelled Merritt right. Alright, here we go. We're gonna center this. We're gonna scale this. Center it again. Go bold here. Style. Stroke. We're gonna do a little shadow background. Just give it some depth. Perfect. So now we got our title for Merritt Island, Florida. What up, main character and Brandon? How you guys doing? We are editing video, fishing video that's gonna drop tomorrow on YouTube. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Have anything fishing? I'm from Orlando, Florida. Grew up fishing in Southern California. And pretty much have dabbled in all types of fishing, from fly fishing to bass fishing to tuna fishing. Grew up working fishing boats in SoCal. Competed in college bass fishing. And now I'm just making fishing videos. It's been really fun. How's it going, Jordan? Nice to see you. Sorry, I think Grandpa's flipping everybody off in the background. Sorry about that. All right. And we're kind of getting close to wrapping up, but I really appreciate everybody coming in, checking this out. It's my first time doing a live whilst video editing on YouTube, TikTok, and Riverside. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Check me out on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, here on TikTok. Follow me if you enjoy fishing content. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for tuning in. Jordan, sorry, I'm leaving you. I'm leaving you hanging. Sorry about that. Oh, I gotta end my live over here. See y'all on YouTube. Don't forget. And I'll see y'all later. Thank you guys for tuning in.